What's up YouTube?
John and Alice here.
And today we're going to be opening two of these Pokemon Scale World sets from Sword and Shield.
But as well, for anyone who has never heard of these before, it's not just Sword and Shield sets they do. I believe they also do some of the red and blue ones, but we've never got any before, so we're going to open a few today.
You can see on the side of the box all the different figures you can get in the set.
Although you saw a lot of different Sword and Shield Pokemon on the side, like Corviknight for example, that's not in these sets because Corviknight is absolutely ginormous.
What do we have in box one?
In box one, we have Gloria, the trainer, Scorbunny's line, Sobble's line, the first two parts of Grooky's line, the Wooloo, the ice cream one which its name's lost now.
Alchemy?
I think it's something like that, yeah. Yamper and Toxel, I believe. Yeah. And what's cool about these, they are all to apparently canonical scale, so
that's really cool.
That's the first time.
In box two, we've got Morpeko and his hungry form, Delion Ponyta, Pikachu, Cramorant and his little fish,
Aracuda, it's something like that.
Sinistea,
Surfetched, Toxicity, both forms of Toxicity, Victor and Marnie. Okay.
Oh, and also what came in the package, because we got this imported from Japan, came with a really cool little note thanking us for getting the purchase, and it also came with a little origami shuriken.
Shout out to the place we got them from.
Okay, let's get these open.
I will do box one and Alice will do box two. I will show them individually, and then when we've opened all of them, we will show you them all to scale on this table we use them. Check it out, guys.
They all come separately boxed. How cool is that?
That's pretty cool. Box one is the Grooky and Freckley Drum Boy.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of advent calendars. You know, like advent calendars you get as a kid, like Playmobil ones or Lego ones, where it's like every day you open a little box and there's a figure inside. What's that?
Did it come with a mint? Tell you what, I will smell it. Sorry, there's a slight distraction here. I don't know, it's odourless.
No.
It's okay.
If anybody in the comments knows what this is, can you tell us, please?
I think it might be chewing gum.
We're not quite stupid enough to try and put it in our mouth.
They're so tiny! Good Grooky! So smart. Okay, so first one is Grooky. It comes with a little stand as well.
It's literally about the size of your thumbnail. Look how absolutely tiny that is.
Yeah, that's Grooky. My hands look like giant, gross Hagrid fingers.
How big is he? About the size of my thumbnail?
Yeah, he's very small.
It's about the size of a thumbnail, guys.
Okay, number two. So here is Freckley.
The detail on these figures is really cool.
Box number two, which I actually kind of opened whilst talking to Alice, so whoops. But I haven't opened the contents, so that's the most important thing.
Comes with another little bit of chewing gum.
Do you want to try it?
If I die...
And the channel's mine! What's it taste like? It's okay guys, I can take it off still if need be. Is it?
I think it's food.
If this video cuts off abruptly, she's dead.
What I said earlier, correction, we are stupid enough to put it in our mouths. It's sort of like a fruity... I'm sure it's gum because it's got that sort of gummy kind of... I hope it's gum. I'm not just eating like Japanese silica gel or something.
Okay guys, from box two there is Scorbunny, and he is barely different in size to Grooky. There's Alice's fingernail, it is a tiny bit bigger.
So small, but the detail on them is actually really good. Like, I mean, look at Scorbunny's eyes. Look at that. The paint job is immaculate.
And whilst we're here, because obviously it's from the same box, we've also got Toxel, which is also really small.
I really don't want to focus on him, he's that tiny. There we go, he's coming to focus. He's even got his little toe bean things. That's adorable. They're so small.
Okay, so there is Raboot. As you can see, he is still quite small. Okay, box three. It will be Sobble and Drizzle.
Sobble's probably going to be just...
Try.
Small, I love them, they're so cute.
Be very careful where we keep them.
So heads up, if you get this set, they come with free chewing gum.
Rise up, Sobble gang. Here is Sobble.
This was my Sword and Shield starter.
Let's be honest, he's the cutest.
He is. Sobble's definitely the best. I don't understand why Sobble gets a lot of hate. The only problem with this figure is the sort of slight wobbly paint line on his crest thing. But apart from that, it's pretty immaculate. I mean, come on guys, seriously, the size, he's probably smaller than my thumbnail.
Now I've opened Drizzle as well. As you can see, again, a really cool figure. Cannot complain. Box number 4.
I always thought Drizzle looked so edgy.
It's got that sort of that emo. Box 4, which will contain Wooloo, Yamper, and as you can see, the translation is slightly different. Wooloo in Japanese is Wooloo. The other is Mawip and Wampachi.
I think that's how I'd say it.
Wow, that is really small. But yet, really, really detailed. And honestly, that is the smallest one yet.
Yeah, the Alchemy is actually smaller than the others. I mean, for comparison, next to Toxel. You know how small Toxel was.
You can see the difference.
Look how tiny Alchemy is. That is so tiny, the camera is actually really struggling to focus on it. That is insane. It's a really neat little figure.
And next up, we have Yamper, which is also absolutely tiny.
Again, thumb for comparison. His tiny little face with his little tongue sticking out.
Do you have his love heart butt thing? Because on his bum, I think they have like a funky love heart shape.
Yeah,
look,
he's got a little
love heart
butt. Oh, he's so cute.
He's got a little lightning tail.
Kind of like, almost like Pikachu, that.
We don't speak of Pikachu here.
We've got a Pikachu to unbox later.
No!
I can't believe the detail in their eyes. So cool.
So guys, next one up we have Wooloo, who is definitely considerably bigger than the others. In fact, Wooloo might be about the same size as Drizzle. And it feels really nice. It's got like a lovely smooth bumpy texture.
Oh my god. You know, like Funko Pops? It feels a lot like that.
It does.
It feels really, really quality.
Number 5 we have Delion. This one comes with bubble wrap. Delion comes nicely packaged. Okay guys, and here is Delion. As you can see, probably very clearly, he or she is substantially larger in scale to the other Drizzle. Yeah.
I can't believe how much bigger Delion is than the other. Look how tiny that is! I can't believe how much bigger like the evolution gets. Again, an amazing paint job on Delion. Even though Delion's the biggest, he's still probably only about 3 inches tall.
Right guys, next one we have Aceburn. Direct translation, Cinderace. Which again is a box to himself.
I imagine Cinderace is going to be about the same size as Delion.
And here we have Cinderace. I know he's a rabbit, but his ears are much bigger than I expected.
He's actually a little bit smaller than Delion.
It's probably about our sort of height difference.
Oh yeah. Look at the detail on that.
They are good.
So cool. And they all feel really lovely.
Them thick thighs though.
Oh, I know.
Box 7 guys, as you can see, is Gloria. And here is Gloria.
She's so cute.
She is a cute figure actually, and she's probably taller than all but Delion. Delion is still taller
Still
than
dwarfs her
Gloria.
by quite a bit.
But she's taller than all the others. So that puts it into scale then. I don't know what, I mean in canonically I'm not sure how tall Gloria is, but I imagine Delion is probably going to be about, well, he's probably about 6 foot, do you think?
Yeah, I'd say Delion's probably about 6 foot. And again, great facial details. Even got the little eyelashes in the corner there, and her eyes look perfect.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that.
And like her
jacket
jacket's
behind.
Her jacket's got all the knitting detail on it. Her bag's like probably got like leather lines on it. Little bobs on her hat, and she's got dead cute little tartan socks on. And even her laces are painted. Seriously, these are such detailed figures. Okay, so now we have box 2, which I'm going to open. As with box 1, they'll come neatly boxed. Neatly boxed in teeny little compartments, so they're nice and safe. My turn! Okay, so in a little pink box, we've got Morpeko, his hungry form, and Galarian Ponytail. Oh my god. They're tiny. They're probably even smaller than Alcrony. And here we have the Morpeko with his hangry form. Again, these are absolutely minuscule, and they also kind of remind me a little bit of sort of Diglett. I don't know why. It's just sort of like
the round head,
the lump shape of them. No, he's got a little lightning tail too. What is it with them all having lightning tails? And he's got a little purple lightning tail.
Angry little Pikachu-like things.
Hamsters. And the Galarian Ponyta, looking kind of like a My Little Pony. Also looks like a little unicorn. Personally, I really like it. I prefer it to normal Ponyta.
It's grown on me. It's grown on me.
Yeah, you didn't like it much to start with.
No, I thought it was a bit of an design, but now I know what they were going for.
I like how the tail kind of looks like the spikes coming out of it. Reminds me of like Marnie and Spikemuth and stuff like that. Cool little figure. Okay, on to box 2, which is a little orange box which contains Cramorant, Arrokuda?
Arrokuda, I believe, yeah.
And Pikachu.
There is mint! Ah!
No, it's even smaller! So we'll start off with the little fish, what comes with Cameron. I think the little fish is called like Aracuda or something. Yeah, it's a play on words, but I mean seriously, the Morpecos were tiny enough, but they look giant in compared to that fish. That is my little finger, and I have quite small hands. Next we have a Pikachu looking very bright and cheerful.
Look at his eyes, not fully round, look, he looks angry.
He looks sort of determined. Very bright, vivid, flat yellow, like it's very, very bright. And you can see he's got a tiny little nose dot, and his painted tongue and the inside of his mouth are actually different colours. And here we've got Cameron with his mouth wide open. Kind of makes me want to like suspend the fish above him on some like invisible string or something.
Well, I know he uses them as projectiles.
Yeah, he does, that's one of his attacks.
Can he actually fit in his mouth?
Let's find out. I feel so clumsy doing this. Oh! Fits like that.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
I think I can just turn him around. There we go. Yeah, that works. I think the only complaint I have with this one, it's got like that code on the back. Apart from that, he's really, really good. Okay, so box 3. In a green box we have Surfetched and Celesty. Okay, so for Surfetched, apparently he comes partly disassembled in the box, so you just have to put him together, put his little leek sword with him. I actually really like this figure. I'm not normally that too keen on Surfetched, but seeing him in figure format, he actually looks really cool.
I like how you can even see, his sword at the top, you can actually see like it's the inside of a spring onion.
Yeah, no, it actually does look like that. And it wasn't too hard to assemble him either. His swords and that just clipped into place on his wings. That is probably the smallest one yet.
I think it is, to be honest. Yeah, it's really.
Look at that tiny little ghost.
I know, it's absolutely beautiful.
Oh. Okay, look at the world's smallest Pokemon figure. This is actually insane.
I have to zoom in for this
I have to actually zoom in on him, otherwise you wouldn't see him. My thumbnail is just... Look how big it is compared to it. Look at my little finger. You can see all the dust and dirt on the table.
Oh god, don't show them that.
I love how you can actually see the little cracks in the teapot where the little ghost inside is actually showing through, because he's just coming out the teapot spout there. Again, he's actually got painted facial features, like he's got little swirly whirly eyes and a tiny smiley mouth. And the teapot itself is actually engraved with like scrolls. Crazy detailed. Box 4, yellow box containing toxicity. Why is it going to be so hard to say? Look at this muscular boy.
Muscular?
Look at his spiky crest. That's really cool. You can just imagine that like bursting out of his back, like with a zapping noise. And like he's got these weird like spikes on his back as well that I didn't even know existed.
It's to be like a real big ass mohawk.
And look at his dodgy side eye. He looks really sus.
It's like when you've walked out of a room and you hear someone mutter under their breath something bad about you.
It literally is, yeah. Box 5, as expected, this alternate form of toxicity. I actually prefer this version. I thought the other one was really cool, but this one's actually even cooler. I love the paint scheme. I just really like pink, purple and blue combined. And he's got like a dual crest. He's also got like spiky bracelets. I never noticed that before.
It's meant to be a punk though, isn't it?
Yeah, again, it reminds me of like Marnie and Spikemuth and all of that. Really cool figure. Okay, box 6, we have Victor, the main male trainer. What I want to know is, why does Victor look like he's answering a phone? Like an invisible phone. That aside though, again, super detailed figure. I love his little hat, like it's been moulded to look like it's actually quite squishy and soft. I love that.
Spoiler, it's not.
He's got cute face. Is that a little rip in his trousers?
I think it's meant to be like, yeah.
Kind of like Hilda. He's got sort of on like loafers or something.
What are those?
I know, they're kind of gross. I like his backpack. Again, really, really neat figure.
Best one. Best one.
Mine. Get a piece of grey.
Best figure. Beep, 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 beep.
And in a beautiful pink box, we have Marnie, saving the best till last. Everyone's favourite punk figure, Marnie.
She holding a dusk ball. Yeah, she's holding a dusk ball.
Yeah, this is probably my favourite. You can see she's wearing a punky leather jacket, she's got a little backpack on, again, immaculately painted and detailed. It's not a paint stroke out of place. Very detailed face, looks exactly like Marnie from the game, she could literally have been pulled from the game. And she's got painted nails. And her cute little pixie things. And here's the finished final lineup, guys.
All of them together, and as you can see, there is quite a variation from tiny little ones like Sinistea and Arascuda, all the way up to quite tall ones like Delion, for example. It goes to show, in the world of Pokemon, diversity in size is very much alive.
It really is. I mean, I can't believe the size difference between some of them, like Sinistea and Delion. Playing the games, you don't even realise that the sizes are that different.
She got Wailord to scale.
Oh my god, imagine that. Mind you, we've seen Corviknight is as one of the sets, and he's really big.
I believe there's Gen 3 done, because I know there's 2 boxes of Gen 3 both, and it's a Ruby and Sapphire and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because you get 2 versions of May and 2 versions of Brendan in the set, and I believe there is also Gen 1. If you guys are interested and like these sets, I recommend doing your research and seeing what you can get, but they are a bit pricey.
Yeah, I mean, how much would you say these were?
For these 2 boxes, it was about £150. What's that in US dollars roughly, about $200? Quite pricey if you get the authentic ones. So obviously there is the non-authentic knockoffs, but I wouldn't recommend them because think about the size of them and the detail that they require. If you get a knockoff, they're going to just look like a painted blob.
Yeah, with the size that tiny, you really do need to get the paint to be immaculate. With the official Pokemon models, the paint job is really, really good. They are worth the price.
If you are a serious collector and enjoy Pokemon, I would genuinely recommend these. They are good. If I was to rate them out of 10 personally, I would give them a solid 7.5. Purely on the basis if there is the odd one where there's a bit of sloppy paint scheme here and there, very minimal, and sometimes because of the sizes, again, sometimes it can be very hard to stand even with the bases.
Yeah, especially Surf actually is a real nightmare to try and stand upright because his base doesn't really do anything. The Leek Sword that he has counterbalances him so that he falls over a lot.
The bigger ones are really good, and the smaller ones are fine for detail. I mean, I want to definitely put credit out for that one, Alcremie. The detail on that for the size is honestly phenomenal.
Same with Sinistea, to be honest.
Sinistea is quite impressive, actually. I mean, can I mean, you saw how much we just zoomed. That was a pretty phenomenal zoom in, and yet it's still, for the size of it, it's really impressive. Same with, Sobble, to be honest. Any of these small ones, really, like Alcremie is really impressive for the size.
I love how they've painted all the details in the eyes and everything.
So yeah, honestly, I think the price is maybe a little bit steep, but if you think, am I paying this price for quality figures, I would say, yes, you are paying for quality. Please let us know in the comments below what you guys think of these figures and how, if any of you have had any of these figures, what we've got, or some of the other from the line. Please let us know if there's any what you think's good, bad, why. To be fair, that wraps it up. It's pretty awesome. I like these figures. They're good. I was going to say is there better ones on the market for the figures, but in reality, if we're thinking about it for scale, I'd say your quality's here.
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know if you want to see us unboxing anything else in future.
If we can, we shall. Okay, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks very much for watching. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it.
Please subscribe.
Please leave a comment.
And thanks for watching. And I hope you enjoyed. And
see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.